Familiar Wilson's Media. Relationships are the story.
You are made of meat, my friend, all the way down.
The following podcast uses words like and also. If you're not into any of that shit, then now's your chance.
3, 2, 1.
Run.
Super familiar with Wilsons. Get it!
Welcome to Super Familiar with the Wilsons. I'm Amanda.
And I'm Josh, and we're the podcast about Marriage 2.0 with kids.
And all the side quests.
Amanda, I have some feedback about our last episode.
As long as it is feedback directed at yourself, not at me, I will allow it.
It is directed at me. The episode was a little bit disjointed. We were kind of all over the place. We had 2 quizzes, which we don't usually have. Wasn't our finest work.
I actually have not listened to last week's episode, but I can tell you that it really wouldn't have bothered me because that is the stream of consciousness that is my life anyway.
Well, there you go. So let's get on the stream of consciousness. We do have the song quiz answer. We have the what the fuck is John saying answer. And I also have a new game time for you that I'm pretty
more game
excited
times.
about. We're going to do a backwards movie quiz.
Okay, yes. You texted me about this, so that you're very excited about this.
I should say backwards movie plot quiz.
Yes.
So we're going to do that. But first, how have you been this week?
Me personally or our listeners? Because you live with me.
Yeah, no. How have you experienced this week? I do have a question for you, since this is something that those with children and children who are getting older may relate with. I have a question for you. How much time do you think we have before we need to be mindful of Winthrop being aware that we're having sex?
I don't know. Can we not with the people?
Oh, no, I don't want to do it with the people. I'm sorry. I don't know what you thought this was.
Listen, Muffy's friend has already told her we talk about sex on this podcast now. Hi, Muffy's friend that listens to us. She has already told her that we talk about sex. So Muffy wants nothing to do with it.
But
I don't know. I mean, we were having that bed dates when she was younger than him or older than him.
Okay. I just want to know, at what point do we need to be listening for the little, on the door in the middle of the action?
I mean, to be fair, you can hear him running. Now, when she was his age, we lived in a 1-story house and the bedrooms were completely across different sides of the house. So that was different.
Yeah.
He's about 3 feet that direction.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But I don't know what to tell you the solution is, because it's not like he's going to go to anybody else's house.
No, I suppose not.
He lives here. This is his permanent residence.
This is one of those things that I want him to, I don't know if we can just keep him in his room. And I'm not saying lock him in his room. No. But like maybe there's an AI to keep him occupied if he wakes up in his room.
He has an AI in his room.
There is, yeah, but I mean, the AI in his room is the Amazon product, and it's not going to stop him when he gets up and say, no, don't go in there.
He's going to say, why? He's going to ask a million questions until he gets to the answer.
But there is an AI for everything, or as Boris Johnson says, AI. And I saw something today that I wanted to talk to you about. I'm not going to tell you the name of this product because I'm not recommending it, but I saw a product. The advertisement was, they call it the anti-gaslighting app. Couples can now record each other during arguments and get a detailed breakdown of who said what with AI.
All right, so basically this is a plot of a Friends episode, because Phoebe decides she's going to do that and she journals everything that Monica and Chandler talk about. Yeah. And then when they get in a disagreement, she looks in her journal and says, well, I know who really said it or what time you agreed upon, but she won't tell them what it was. So basically they've created AI to be Phoebe Buffet.
Well, this is billing itself as your number one AI relationship coach that helps couples reconnect, improve communication, and understand each other better.
No, all this is going to say is, see, I was right and you were wrong.
What, me being right?
Or no, whoever was right and then the other person's pissed.
Well, here's the thing that amuses me about this. how it works is that you are supposed to get in an argument, right? Well, you're not supposed to get in an argument, but you get in an argument. You need to have the presence of mind to stop, turn this thing on so it records you, and then continue arguing. Now, that would absolutely stop the argument as far as I was concerned, because you would reach for the phone to start the recording, and I would bust out my ass laughing.
Yes.
I'd be like, what do you think you are doing right now? Like, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. And listen, I am not down for it. I absolutely do not need Skynet telling me that I get too defensive when we talk about the laundry that's sitting right over there.
Oh, I hadn't noticed that.
Yeah, so this is not a thing that no man wants this. No man wants. And I will tell you that I don't think no women want this either.
Or probably non-binary people as well. I just don't think people want this. But I do tell you that I kind of want it when Winthrop starts to argue with me. Because the other day he was getting so mad about, he's really into drawing right now. And he was getting so mad because he was trying to do something, he couldn't do it well. And I said, I remember a couple weeks ago you were drawing and you were getting really frustrated. And then you stopped and you came back to it. And I commented on that. And you said, yeah, I just needed to take a break and walk away. And then I could come back and do it. And he said, I've never said that before in my life. And he got really mad when I reminded him. So I need whatever this app is.
Well, we have threatened both of our younger children with the next time you behave like this, we're going to videotape you so that we can play it back for you. And neither of them liked that idea at all.
Well, it's because they didn't know what videotape was.
Okay, you know what I'm saying. What happened to yes-anding, jackass?
Well, no, I wanted to point out that you said tape and it was funny to me.
Okay, well,
Rewind the tape.
We need to turn the AI thing on and we can see who said what here. But no, Winthrop is absolutely going through a stormy phase right now. He is Mr. Grumpus. And I guess it has to do with the time change, right?
I think so.
And the time change and the fact that days are getting shorter, so there's more darkness.
Yeah.
In his heart.
Heart of darkness.
But he is definitely having a moment. And whatever, we can handle most things. I want to know what the people out there think of this situation. So he's getting really grumpy in public as well, and it's something that we're trying to deal with. We went to a restaurant the other day, and the person who took our order insisted upon trying to talk to him. Mm-hmm. Even after it was clear that he was not interested in engaging, this person just kept at, hey, what are you drawing? Hey, you know this, hey, do you like this food or whatever? At some point, like, I'm on the kid's side.
Yeah.
Like, I always want him to be polite, but this was badgering.
It went on for quite some time.
This was harassment. Yeah. What do you do when you just want the server? Do you just say, oh, he's not in a good mood right now, can you please not talk to him? Well, that feels rude.
Yeah.
So what do you say?
Yeah, and then if you say, oh, you know, he's tired or he's grumpy or whatever, then you're like dismissing the child's behavior in front of the child. So I don't know.
Well, I do think that he was tired, but I just don't think that we would have gotten very far with him at that point. It was obvious that he did not want to talk to this gentleman.
No. He was also very grumpy at that point and last week because he had fallen and he kept saying his tongue hurt. And I mean, whatever. He's bitten his tongue before. He's been eating a tortilla chip and he jams it in his like gum or whatever. So I didn't really investigate it. And when I picked him up from school, he said, I bit my tongue, it was bleeding, but it's better now. Like he just doesn't want to talk about it. So 2 days go by and he's still talking about his tongue. And I said, let me see it. And he said, can you take a picture of it? His entire molar print was on the right side of his tongue. I mean, he bit the mess out of this. And it took him because what he was doing is playing Gaga and he jumped over the wall and fell and hit his chin on the ground and his tongue happened to unfortunately be between his teeth. And it took him about a week to be able to eat stuff that wasn't just like soft. So all he was eating was white rice at this restaurant. So he was just grumpy about that too.
Sure. And I'd forgotten about that actually. But what do you do? Tell us, listener out there, if you've got kids and it's clear that the kid doesn't want to engage and the server still wants to engage, like, what do you say? Like, I'm genuinely asking for help here. Email us at familiarwilsons@gmail.com and tell us what you would do.
Clearly, I don't know. I was there and I didn't help it.
Yeah.
What I did was I got him up and left with him. I took him to, because we were we're nearby a grocery store, and so I took him into the grocery store and got him some liquid yogurt because that was the only thing he could have. So I think some of it is just being hungry, and I definitely think he hits a threshold of hangry real fast sometimes. And then also he's just tired, and also he's just really over school right now. I think he has senioritis in 3rd grade.
Oh, we got really big problems if that's the case. The other thing that I discovered this week is I have legitimately forgotten how to bowl.
Oh, you were really unhappy.
When I was a kid, I used to bowl. And I'm not saying I was a great bowler. I didn't go on the tour or anything. But I could throw a ball down the lane and hit a pin every time.
Yes.
Not so the other night.
Yeah, last night, friend.
Yeah, it feels like so long ago.
I know.
I would get a gutter and then knock down 8. Which was really freaking frustrating. Yeah. But I don't know what it is. I've forgotten how to bowl. Have you ever forgotten like something that you used to know how to do, like a physical thing, and you've just forgotten how to do it?
Sometimes when I'm crocheting, if it's been a really long time, I have to remind myself of like the hand movements and stuff. But it's been, how long has it been since you've bowled? I don't think that you and I have ever bowled together, and we've been together for 12 years.
Okay, then 12 years ago is the last time I bowled.
Oh,
because when I worked with teenagers,
the day before we started dating.
Yes, I remember the day well. I used to work with teenagers that whole time, and we would take the kids bowling. That was the thing that we did. Like, I used to know how to bowl.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
And I don't know if like my body is so different now. They say that your body renews its cells like every 7 years or something like that.
I don't know.
So every 7 years, basically, you have a whole new body. Which, by the way, I'm kind of calling bullshit on that because like my cells have been renewing. I'm not getting a new body. It's just an older body.
Right.
Like my cells have fucked up somehow. But this new body that I have has never bowled.
Yeah.
Is what it is. Like the body a few cell generations before, that body has bowled. This body's never bowled.
Yeah, so Winthrop decided, not sure why, that he wanted to go bowling. I think it started when we met friend of the podcast, Josh Scar, and his family at Disney Springs, and we had dinner at, Splitsville or whatever it's called.
Something like that.
And Winthrop wanted to bowl, but you had to reserve a lane and all this. So we took him bowling. First of all, it has been a long time since I've taken and paid for anybody to go bowling. That was really expensive.
Well, things are getting more expensive. There's a tariff on pins.
It was $51 for the 3 of us to bowl for an hour. That's crazy. That's crazy. And he was arguing with me about putting the bumpers up before we ever got there. I was trying to head it off. I was like, listen, you never have done this before. This is going to be difficult. It's going to be something like when you first started riding your bike. You're going to have to do it over and over, and you're going to get better at it. But we need to use the bumpers. No, I don't need the bumpers. I know how to bowl. I'm really good at it. So then I looked at him and I said, wait, you've bowled? And he said, no, I haven't, but I'm really good at it, and I know that I am.
I need the bumpers.
Well, so he got the bumpers, and he was fine. Look, out of the 3 games we played, maybe 4 of his attempts wouldn't have needed a bumper.
Yeah.
But he was fine once we got there. But then he just discovered there was an arcade and then laser tag, and he got real bored with bowling real fast and wanted to do other things.
Yeah, so anyway, there's our bowling adventure. Winthrop needs the bumpers. He did okay, and I needed the bumpers too because I did not do okay. You won both games that we played.
Well,
actually.
I kind of threw the last one and started just like, because you were yelling at me that I wasn't rolling the ball, I was dropping it.
I don't know that I was yelling at you.
I still got strikes and spares, but anyway. So then I just decided to try to practice with my technique, and I kept getting gutter bowls every time. So clearly you're not a very good bowling instructor.
Weather alert. Weather alert. Weather alert.
It's cold outside.
Weather alert from South Florida.
Oh, from South Florida. Oh, iguanas are falling out of trees.
Weather update. Falling iguana alert. is an actual update that I saw. That was a screenshot of a TV screen from South Florida. Falling iguana alert.
I did not mean to step on that joke. I just was like, oh, wait, it's cold. They're going to fall out of trees.
No, you didn't step on the joke because it's not a joke. It's real. It's a thing. And I don't know if the people listening who aren't in South Florida are aware that this is a thing that happens every year, the falling iguanas.
Explain it.
Well, iguanas are reptilian in nature.
They're big too.
They are, and so they're cold-blooded. They can't regulate their body temperature, so when it gets cold, they go into a state of hibernation. So if they're in a tree and it gets cold, they freeze, they fall out the tree. And you got to be careful. And the warning, of course, is don't touch them. They're not dead. The sun will come out tomorrow, and they'll warm up and they'll perk up and they'll go about their business. And so people will go and they'll pick them up or they'll take them home or some shit like that. And the thing will wake up and they, of course, freak the fuck out. So,
well, what were they going to do with it?
Well,
they
I
thought
don't
it was
know.
taxidermied? Like, what did they think? Put it on a mantle?
I don't know. Or maybe they don't want them to go take it and throw it away because the damn thing's still alive. Don't throw it away. Just leave it alone.
Yes.
But that just amuses me no end. It's like one of those little quirks about living in South Florida is the weather cools down, the songs of snow and mistletoe go on the radio, and the iguanas fall out of the tree.
Have you ever seen it happen?
I've never seen it happen, but I've seen frozen iguanas on the side
on
of the
a
road.
stick. Oh my God. I wonder, they must fall on people, right?
I would guess. I mean, odds are.
That would hurt though, because they're not light things. They
Yeah,
probably
they're-
weigh like 10, 15 pounds.
Oh, I don't think they weigh 10 pounds.
They weigh 5 pounds.
I think that you're thinking of monitor lizards or Komodo
I
dragons.
mean,
or something.
iguanas are like this big though, yeah?
Okay, yeah. Well, the
That's
cameras
like
aren't.
a foot.
Yeah.
That's like a foot and a half long.
Yeah, well, they would hurt if they fell on you frozen solid. Sure.
Yeah. So I wonder. So that just made me think about this. Has nothing to do with winter and flying iguanas, but just thinking about things that should happen more frequently. You and I both worked at a camp or 2 different camps in North Carolina. There was a guy who was a counselor or staff. He came to opening session and his face was just clawed up. He happened to be in the crossfire of a squirrel jumping from one tree to the other. And his face went right in the squirrel's path. So the squirrel latched onto his face.
Are you saying that the squirrel failed to notice that he was there, or that he moved and he was jogging and he
He
happened
was
to?
just that fast.
It's like that YouTube clip, that old YouTube clip of Randy Johnson, the pitcher throwing the ball and a bird happened to. So same thing, except a squirrel in the guy's face.
Yes, and I saw the scratches, so I know that it happened. But that's got to happen more often than we hear about, right?
Yeah, I guess so. So folks, this has been your weather alert and squirrel alert from the Wilsons.
Weather alert from Amanda. Weather alert.
No, we're done with this.
No.
segment.
I have one. I got a weather alert on my phone, and I sent it to you because I sent it to the Belsons too. It was the Weather Channel alert popped up on my phone, and it said weather alert, increased spider activity.
What?
Yes, and it said that due to whatever weather systems are in the area and the temperatures, that we will see an increased activity with spiders, and to make sure that you're like keeping everything sprayed outside so they don't come into your home. I've never seen a spider alert come from the Weather Channel.
It just goes to show how much this world is on fire. That we need next winter. I swear to God, it's going to be falling iguana alert, followed by the spider alert, and then the locusts. Then the locusts will come. Locust alert, and then like rivers flowing red with blood.
That's right. So last night we were asleep. About 11:30, my phone starts ringing. And I look at it and it's Muffy calling me from downstairs.
That's good.
Panicked, I need you. There's a big spider down here and I can't get it. So I get up, I go downstairs, I look, and
This thing had better been the size of like a baseball mitt.
I mean, no, it was about that big.
This is an audio medium.
Okay, it was about the size of, that's not even $50. It's bigger than that. Like a chocolate chip cookie.
Okay.
It was big. And
Now all I'm picturing is she's calling you panic because there's a chocolate chip cookie on the floor.
so it's under the ottoman and she's just sitting on the ground staring under the ottoman. And so I'm trying to figure out what to do. In the meantime, here comes Winthrop wandering around looking for us out of his bed. I could hear his little feet running around. Came in here. Wasn't happy that he found just you here. So then
It's always the way.
Then he came to the stairs and she said, we're down here. So he comes down. He wants to see the spider. Then the dog comes. So last night at like 11:45. Me, Winthrop, Muffy, and the dog are downstairs trying to problem solve this spider. So I get a cup, I move the ottoman, I put the cup over the spider, I slide a piece of paper, and I take it outside, and then I have a talk with the spider. Well, Muffy had to talk first. She told him not to come back. And then I told it to please not tell its friends that we're kind and compassionate and didn't kill it. Tell its friends that all the people that go in there die, stay outside.
And we killed all the other spiders and we sent one spider back outside to tell the rest of them. I've seen that movie.
Outside the walls of Jericho, go tell him. And I left it with the cup. And I said, I will come back for this cup in the morning. And I came back in the morning and it's gone. Now I think that the chocolate chip spider is wearing this cup like a shell, like a hermit crab somewhere in our neighborhood.
What cup was it? Was it a cup we liked?
No, it's one of the solo cups, the recyclable solo
very
cups.
Good, very good. All right. Thank you. Well, that's our second weather alert. I think that was a spider alert. I don't know what that was. So I've got this book that's got notes of all the stuff that I want to talk about. And sometimes it's just like a sentence. Mm-hmm. And I don't know why I wrote this, but one of the topics that I intended to cover was just music during sex.
It's probably because you were thinking of, should we put noise on so he can't hear anything?
No, but I think we've covered that before. That I can't have music on.
And then you try to get a rhythm or whatever.
I know it doesn't work that way. It would need to be asynchronous music.
Yes.
And I can't have. We've talked about this. I can't have lyrics because then I don't want to be thinking about the lyrics all of a sudden. Oh, that's very interesting. Cake by the ocean. Oh, sorry, dear. So anyway, I really don't know why I put that. So we won't talk about it.
Are you recording?
Yes.
Oh, God. I thought you and I were just having a conversation.
No.
Oh.
It is time to give the answers to the song quiz. You remember the clues to the song quiz, dear?
I do. It's something about, oh God, who was the man? Who was the man?
It was, just to let everyone know, it's a cryptic clue about a song title and a song artist. And you all out there and Amanda try to guess what song and artist I'm referring to. The song title was What You Say to Mr. Cheadle When Man United Scores.
Yes, Cheadle. I couldn't think of who the person was we were talking about.
And the artist or band is The Magic That I Do to Bag Myself a Deer. Did you get this one?
I definitely got this one. Right after we recorded, I got this one.
Go ahead and talk us through What You Say to Mr. Cheadle When Man United Scores.
Okay, so Mr. Cheadle.
Yes.
Don Cheadle.
Yes.
Famously of the Yorkshire accent in Ocean's 11, or what was that accent that he did? He did a Cockney accent.
Cockney, not even close to Yorkshire.
I'm just making up areas now. Anyway, Don Cheadle.
Yes.
So Don.
Yes.
And then when Man U or whoever you said.
Man United scores,
you say goal.
Right.
So it's goal Don, which then becomes golden.
Golden is the song. And the artist or band is The Magic That I Do to Bag Myself a Deer.
Okay, so bagging a deer, that's hunting, right?
Yeah.
Which I don't go do. I don't like it. And then if it's magical, then you're doing a trick.
Right.
So you're a hunting trick.
Right.
You're Huntrix.
Huntrix.
It is Golden by Huntrix from K-pop Demon Hunters.
By the way, we've got an incredible amount of listens from South Korea.
Have we really?
On the 2 episodes that we mentioned K-pop Demon Hunters. Yeah, no. So it was 2 episodes ago. Then we didn't talk about it, and then last episode we talked about it. Yeah.
Do you put it in the title, like what they're searching, and they find us, or what happens?
I did, and I put it in the description. So anyway, we asked you if you could get the song quiz, and we did have one answer.
Only one person?
Yes. So it's Golden by Huntrix. I got it in 30 seconds, and I would like a prize. Belated happy birthday to Muffy and Winthrop. from Kate, our neighbor Kate.
Our neighbor, Kate. Hey, Kate.
Yeah, Kate got it. So there you go. And then I said, excellent. Any guesses on what our Scottish friend said? And she says, oh, I got distracted and didn't listen to that part.
It's okay, Kate. No one knows what he says, ever.
Okay,
Ever.
so that was the second part of our little quiz section in last week's episode. We have our friend John Watson. He is Scottish. And so therefore, when he speaks, it's unintelligible. And so I get a big kick out of quizzing Amanda and you all to see if you can tell what it is that he's talking about. So just to remind you what he said last week.
Your bum's out the windy. Your bum's out the windy.
All right, what is it?
So it sounds like he's saying your bum's out the windy, like your bottom's out of the window.
Your bum is out the window.
Yes, and I think it means just like when people say you're talking out of your ass. Like I think like you just don't know what you're talking about. You're just making stuff up.
All right, so let's see what that means.
Your bum's out the windy. It means you're talking nonsense.
Yeah, there you go. Right?
Yep, you got it.
I did get it.
No one else got it.
I get to move to Scotland.
Is that what that means?
There's quizzes. That's the entrance, right? Like when you come to the U.S. and you have to take your citizenship so hard word to say, citizenship test. That's what you got to do when you try to become a citizen.
You
of
have to
Scotland.
understand John. He does not live close enough to any of their major ports of call for him to be the guy to do that.
I'm fairly certain there are others like him.
A whole country full, some would say.
What time is it? Game time. Boom.
It's game time. That song is by AJCW, our son, and love having game time just to hear that song. Go ahead and check out his other material on Apple, on Spotify, on all the things AJCW. Amanda, we have our backwards movie plot quiz. Very easy. I don't even need to explain it. I'm going to give you the plot of a movie backwards, and you tell me what the movie is.
Okay.
You should get all of these. There are 5 of them. You should get all of them.
Are these movies I have seen or am aware of?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, so the first one. A very angry girl eats pea soup and then calms down.
The Exorcist. That's so good.
That is The Exorcist.
So good. That's so good.
All right, next. A man loses a big fight, punches beef with decreasing fervency, and then becomes an increasingly unknown boxer.
I mean, I've not seen this, but I'm going to go with Rocky.
That is the plot to Rocky, absolutely.
I just know that he punches some meat.
Okay,
Did they still cook the meat? Did he like tenderize it, or was it that this is just now his punching bag?
A couple falls out of love, making the man increasingly angry and reclusive, prone to talking to household items.
Okay, so a man talks to household items. He becomes increasingly reclusive or less reclusive, and then he gets angry and falls out of love with somebody.
Let me try this again. You're thinking too hard about it. Again, this is the backwards movie plot. A couple falls out of love, making the man increasingly angry and reclusive and prone to talking to household items.
Oh, this is The Shining.
Actually, it's funny how some of these backwards movie plots are the forward movie plots to some movie. It is not The Shining.
But he goes crazy and he talks to the,
Yeah, but
the
this
things
is,
in the...
yes, this is the backwards plot.
Listen, I can't. Okay. So does that mean they fall out of love, they fall in love?
All the information's on the task.
No, you're not allowed to sworn. I don't know. I can't do this one.
Beauty and the Beast.
But they don't fall out of love. They fall in love.
Yes, but this is the fucking opposite. It's the opposite.
No, opposite is not backwards.
We are not arguing here. Okay, so
get the app. Opposite is not backwards, friend.
All right.
Backwards means that because you said that she ate pea soup. Well, she had to eat pea soup to be able to spew it. But they didn't fall out of love.
okay,
I don't like it.
let's get Susie Dent in here. You didn't get that right.
Because you wrote it wrong.
Next, 3 film students grow increasingly calm, emerge from the woods with their video cameras erased, and look forward to attending film school.
Okay, see, this one you did backwards. This is the Blair Witch Project.
That is correct. So you got that right. So one more. Ready? A man gives up the family business, helps resurrect many people, and attends a wedding. My God, that's the story of Jesus.
The Passion of Christ.
This is the story of Jesus.
This is the Passion of Christ.
No, what movie is this?
A man attends a wedding.
A man gives up the family business, helps resurrect many people, and attends a wedding.
Is that 4 weddings and a funeral?
It is clearly The Godfather.
Oh.
So you got 4 out of 5. But
No, I got 3 out of 5.
Oh, did you? Okay. Just so folks know that The Godfather backwards is the story of Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. It is email time. If you'd like to drop us a line, send it to familiarwilsons@gmail.com. So we have a little missive from our friend Leo that is titled 6-7 and Other Musings.
6-7.
He says, "Hey, Wilsons, hope you're enjoying some cooler temperatures." We are. In fact,
It's lovely.
it is supposed to freeze tomorrow, and so I've gone into the back garden and covered 3 plants with some sheets.
It's the only ones we like.
That's right. He says, the humidity has broken finally here in Ohio. That's a song, isn't it? Humidity has broken here in Ohio.
You should be on the tourism board.
He says, we are all bracing for a typical Indian summer, whereas we suddenly had a weird stretch of summer-like weather in November. I'm not familiar with that term, but I guess that's what it means. Yeah, okay, didn't know that. Before I forget, I also want to give a huge shout out to Muffy and her friends for taking care of that poor girl on the sidewalk. Doesn't matter how or why she ended up in that state. We were all young and stupid before, too. I'm just glad social media didn't exist when we were that age. I'm trying to think. I don't think that I did anything that I would have been ashamed that social media caught, except for, of course, my general just social awkwardness.
Just existing.
Just my existence. That's right. That's enough to be
Didn't you
embarrassed.
fall asleep with like a bucket of KFC on your chest one time in your car? That would be interesting.
No.
I've made that up.
You have made that.
But
Or
I've conflated a whole bunch of different stories I know about you.
This, though, is a different boyfriend, is what you're thinking of.
Nope. Those get electrocuted by lightning.
He says, kudos to her for insisting that you use location tracking for her. Our daughter balked at this idea. She took it more as we would be spying on her. Our sons, not so much. We use Life 360, and our youngest loves using it against us because it also shows how fast you're driving. He once took a screenshot of our wife driving 90 miles an hour on the freeway and sent it to her.
Oh, no. Ooh. Yeah, we just do Apple family sharing location. It doesn't say how fast I am going.
Not a sponsor. Oh, no, but we have our car insurance
Geico app.
to show us that. In fact, I think that on our car insurance app that tracks our movements and tracks our speed and tracks all these different things when we're driving and then gives us a discount based on our score, I believe I have the highest score.
You do. You have a 97. Muffy has a 93 and Muffy has a 95 and I have a 93. But we did get a $60 a month discount off of that.
Yeah, very good. So there you go. I mean, we probably would have gotten 75 if you didn't freaking have a 93, but whatever.
I wasn't going 90 miles an hour though.
He says, Josh, I must say you are a fascinating specimen. Thank you, Leo. You not knowing who Herb Alpert was genuinely caused me to let out an audible gasp. He's been one of the highest respected horn players since Dirt. Not that I'm necessarily a fan of his, but he's so well known it's almost impossible not to know of him. Well, Leo, don't know what to tell you. You'd think that I would remember a musician called Herb, but the only Herb that I'm aware of is Herb Tarlick from WKRP in Cincinnati, one of my favorite shows. He continues, as for the strangest things seen while driving, because that is a question we asked a couple of episodes ago, for me, it was seeing one of those tiny smart cars being rolled over because an old lady tapped its back bumper in a roundabout.
What?
Me and the other drivers helped the guy out of the car. He was a big guy, so it was pretty comical that he was driving it. He wasn't injured save for a scrape and bloodied elbow.
My goodness. Like you just tap it and it rolls over? Forget taking that out on an interstate.
I don't know why they call them smart cars, because it's the dumbest looking thing I've ever seen. It has no back half.
No, I know.
It's just the front half and then it ends. Stupid. To me, like, the bigger the car is, the more armored the car is, the better.
Yeah. Especially when you're putting your children out on the road.
Yeah, that's right. Well, don't put your kid out on the road. It's very dangerous.
Put them in a car and then put them out on the road.
And then he goes on and he offers another explanation for 6'7", and weirdly, it's one that I've not heard. He said, last he asked for 6'7", a young basketball phenom from Kentucky named Talon Kinney is to blame. He said it just to be silly during an interview. He said he was nervous, and like many of us, humor is his go-to when he's nervous. He admits it means nothing. The rest is meme history. And to take advantage of this viral moment, he's even launched a 6'7" water brand.
Water?
Yeah, I guess. Why would you go for water? Good luck to that young man. Last I saw, he's going to play for a university in Atlanta.
Well, good.
And he says, no, I don't know the answer to the song quiz.
Okay, it was golden. It's just because you have to go watch the K-pop Demon Hunters. Well, thank you, Leo. It's always wonderful to hear from you. And thanks for the kudos for Muffy and her friends. We are very, very proud of these girls that they are becoming. And I think we can only take very little credit.
I think that we can take a lot of credit. I believe in nurture and nature, and both of those happened here. So
that is a thing.
If you want to email us, familiarwilsons@gmail.com. Tell us how it's going. We wants to know, and then we'll read it on the pod, and you will be rich and famous beyond all the dreams of avarice.
No one likes to be told what to do.
And now is the time in the program where we tell you what to do. Amanda, what should we do?
This is me telling you, this is my annual reminder to you that the Holiday Baking Challenge has started on the Food Network. It is my favorite. I love it. Jesse Palmer, bless him. He was a Florida Gator. He was a not great bachelor. And but I just enjoy him. He's goofy and it's just so heartwarming and lovely. And I'm so excited about the holiday season. And like my inner I want to have all the things. I want all the peppermint bark, and I want all the cozy jammies, and I want a fireplace that I don't have, and I want lots of twinkly lights. I tried to talk Josh into letting us hire somebody to do the lights on the house, and he said no. And I want to go sledding. And I want a Christmas tree in every room. And I love Christmas trees in windows. And I love Christmas trees on the top of cars. And I could keep going and going and going. But just go watch the Holiday Baking Challenge on the Food Network. Because I hear this might be its last year.
I'm sorry, sledding?
Yeah.
Have you ever been sledding?
No, but I want to.
It's overrated.
Have you been sledding?
I have. Snow in general, very overrated.
Oh, I love snow.
Have you ever been in snow?
Yes, the Marriage 1.0 in-laws live in northern Minnesota. I've been in lots of snow.
Yeah, we saw how that worked out for you, didn't we?
Right? But no, I want to go sledging, as the Brits say. Why do you guys say that? Why do you have to put a soft G in there? Why is it sledging? That sounds harsh. I don't like it. Say sledding.
All right, Amanda, that's all there is. There is no more. What'd you think about all that?
I'm still on sledging.
Yes. You have the tendency to just really perseverate on one thing. Why is that? Is that where Winthrop gets it from?
Probably. And also, I was working from home today, and I was sitting in the bed, and I was doing my work, and the dog saw somebody out of the window because he likes to perch up on that chair. And he barked, but he kept barking. And I thought, good Lord, this person is just hanging out in front of that. No, the person was gone. And he barked for 10 minutes. He's just thinking about it. This is clearly what I do. I'm mad about sledging. This is my version of the dog yelling out of the window at the phantom trail the person walking left behind.
Okay.
I started out this episode happy. I went on a rant about how I want to, or not a rant. I went on a monologue about how I want to go embrace all of winter, and it's ended with me being mad at the dog and the Brits.
That's not how it's ending. It's ending with us giving you our list of people without whom we would not be able to hand you this audio polished turd that we're presenting to you here. Super familiar with the Wilsons. Would not be possible without Antonio, who is spotted confidently giving directions to a family of penguins at a crosswalk in downtown Oslo.
That was nice of you.
Josh Scar currently leading a silent disco for monks atop Machu Picchu. Daniel J. Buckets running a black market lemonade stand on the Great Wall of China, accepting only ancient coins and pieces of paper. Chicken Tom nesting comfortably in the VIP lounge of an international airport, pecking at complimentary peanuts and life advice. Matt still attempting to parallel park a camel outside the pyramids of Giza. Monique from Germany teaching a yoga class for astronauts aboard the International Space Station. Joey. Ryan Baker managing a coffee shop at the base of Mount Everest where the Wi-Fi is stronger than the air. Leo operating a tiny espresso cart halfway up the Eiffel Tower, serving tourists and existentialists alike. Refined gay Jeff judging a synchronized swimming competition for flamingos in the Galapagos Islands. Mark and Rachel living off the grid in the Scottish Highlands, producing artisanal Wi-Fi from the power of love and fog. And Dan and Gavin running a pirate-themed therapy retreat in a floating tiki bar somewhere off Key West.
Oh, I could see it.
Thank you for all of you. I'd like to also thank the executive producer, The Unseen Hand of Chaos, produced by me, probably. Sound design by the distant cry of a confused seagull, and this is filmed entirely on location in our imagination. So until next week, you all take it easy.
Go be kind.
Bye.
Bye.